loves, this is Grace Redman, and I am excited to teach you how to diminish that self-sabotaging negative mental chatter so you can boost your confidence and create that fun and fabulous life that you've been dreaming of. As a result, you are going to inspire those around you to do the same. Our thoughts are very powerful, as are our words. And our thoughts and words really shape our lives. What we think and what we speak really becomes our reality. But since our minds are wired for survival, around 80% of our thoughts focus on the negative. I know you know what I'm talking about. But listen, that's okay, because we actually have the ability to increase our positive thoughts by practicing affirmations. And so you're gonna ask me, what are affirmations, right? Affirmations are positive phrases that we repeat in our mind or out loud, or we can also write the affirmations down in a notebook or in a journal. Affirmations help us shift our emotional state, and they really help reduce our anxiety. Positive affirmations work because of a scientific principle called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to adapt and form new pathways and connections in the mind. And neuroplasticity gives you the chance to change the way you think, and powerful positive affirmations can help you make that change. So what you can do with your affirmations, like I mentioned, is write the affirmations down and repeat them out loud. I also save affirmations on my phone, so as reminders, and so the affirmations will pop up on my phone, and sometimes my kids are like, what is that? I'm like, those are my affirmations to remind me that I am enough, okay? So affirmations definitely really have an impact, like I said, when we are consistent and committed to them, and it takes time. So here's one of my real life examples of how I first got introduced to affirmations. In my early teens and 20s, I really struggled with my self-esteem and feeling confident, but I had one of my sisters, which I call all of my good friends my sisters, and I'm so blessed to have them. So I went to one of my sisters and I'm like, how are you always so confident? Like, you're always so confident. Like, what is your freaking secret? And she looked at me and said, you know what? She goes, I look in the mirror every morning and I tell myself I am special, I am great, I am beautiful, I am smart, and I kiss myself. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But we joked about the fact that she kissed herself, but you know, she had something there. She knew that when that negative voice in her head came up, to reframe it with positive affirmations. So that's how I started practicing affirmations. And I'm not going to tell you it was overnight that the affirmations started to work, but they did start to work. Not only did I repeat the affirmations out loud in the morning, it was just a couple of minutes, even though sometimes I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous. I still did it because I knew the power behind it. Also, what I did was I wrote down the affirmations. You know, every morning I'd write down tons of affirmations. I have some notebooks where it's just affirmations. And now when I go back and look at it, I'm like, wow, affirmations really are powerful. Another story that's really warms my heart is I was working with a client and taught her affirmations and how to use affirmations. And one day her young son was struggling to go to his room by himself and go to sleep. He was afraid of the dark. So she began practicing affirmations with him. She'd lay with him, you know, every night for, you know, I think it was a week or two. And she would tell him, repeat after me, I'm safe, God has my back, everything's okay. And the young boy would fall asleep to his mom's affirmations, and he would repeat the affirmations after her. Well, a couple weeks later, she's getting ready to put her son to bed, and she's like looking for him, and she goes to his room, and he was already in his room, in his bed, with the lights out. And she says, you okay, honey? And he said, yes, Mom, I'm safe, and God always has my back. So that was such a powerful moment, and reminds us how our thoughts and our words really do have the power to shape our lives and reality. I mean, this young boy went from being afraid to putting himself to sleep in the dark. If you want to learn more about affirmations, you can Google, and there's just thousands and thousands of different affirmations that will come up. Also, if you want more tips on how to live that fun and fabulous life, you can find us at www.daretoachieve.com. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you, and I wish you an amazing day.